Hi everyone, Nyx here, and today I wanted to make a really short video on the benchmark tool, the fantastic benchmark tool that Capcom released not even one day ago during the Capcom showcase, revealing the last trailer of Monster Hunter Wilds. And yeah, why am I making a video on this? Well, simply because first of all, I want to share it with my community and especially share some tips and tricks for, you know, any other content creator that is a bit worried if their rig is gonna, you know, be able to play and stream smoothly Monster Hunter Wilds, and this tool is a great ally for that. Of course, it's, you know, not going to be the you know, like, probably when the game will be released, the full game will be released, some things will change, but it's still a good indicator of what's happening with your machine when you play the game. So how do you get it? It's very simple. You need to go on Steam. In my case, I already downloaded it, so what I'm gonna show you is basically how to find it. How I arrived at this page, you just have to type Wilds bench, and there you go, you have it. And then all you have to do is to download it here. Once it has been downloaded, you just have to wait a bit so it compiles the shaders, and once it has been done, you can launch the benchmark tool. My first advice would be to you know, make sure that your drivers, your graphic drivers, are updated. It sounds very silly, but sometimes we forget about that. And yeah, so here's the menu. Just click anywhere. So this is to launch the benchmark tool. This is so loop off. I deactivated it because it's basically to make the benchmark tool run non-stop. I don't need it, but if you want to run multiple tests, like one after another, you can keep it on if you want. And then the most interesting part are the options, of course. So me, I chose to leave the game as with high settings. They're, I think, the default settings, if I'm not wrong. You can double check, you know, your screen resolution. You can check the screen mode that you have. Usually you have the HDR output that you can put. I mean, usually I always put it enabled because it says that if it's not supported on your device, it will be turned off automatically. And then you have the graphics options. So here are my specs. You can see them. I will just put them also in the comments below if you want to check them further. Sorry about that. I chose custom graphic settings, and you're gonna understand why very soon. So the first time that I did the test, they were on high. You can choose to, you know, activate DLSS or not. Personally, I use it. Frame gen, I use it as well because I need it. And then I noticed that the thing that was eating my FPS was the ray tracing, so I left mine on medium, especially for streaming. Right now I'm recording at the same time, so it's not going to be the same. Of course, if I was just playing on my PC, of course I could put everything on high, but since I'm recording that and I'm streaming, I'm not allowed to do that. If I want my viewers to have, you know, a good experience. For the texture quality, it was on highest. I put it on high. Then you can basically do your shopping through all of these little options. It's basically up to what you think is best. Cloud quality, I left it on high because, you know, you can see the impact of what you do also above. Like, there's a bar right here. And yeah, if I see that it does not have a big impact, I leave it on high. You see, like, such like things like this. And then I deactivated everything here because except the depth of fields, I left it on, and the SSSS scattering. Yeah, it's up to you. Like, try to play around it, try to, you know, test multiple times, and then once you get the final result that you're happy with, well, it means that you succeeded. For me, the goal when I'm offline is to reach 100 plus FPS. That's what I got when I tried it. So yeah, I would also advise you, if you want to stream, to make sure that when you're on OBS, you are doing a test. So you can do that offline. If you go in the settings, and I'm gonna show you, not via screen share, but I'm gonna put images now. You go in the settings, then you go in stream, and you enable this option. So enable bandwidth test mode, and basically when you will launch your stream, if you press start streaming, it will act as if you were online, but really you're offline. So you can test as much as you want the tool as if you were streaming. It's a great way to see, you know, how your computer is going to behave. You can also use other stuff, like how is it called, the MSI Afterburner, if you want to really go further in you know, like how your PC is going to react, period, when you're playing Wilds and have OBS launched. But in the meantime, we'll start the benchmark, and then I will catch you once the results are here. See you later. And we're back with the results. So you can see that yeah, I managed to reach my goal, which was 100 FPS stable. So for me, I'm satisfied considering my specs. I think it could be, of course, always better optimized. I do not really like the idea of relying on frame gen for a game to work well or to look well. But, you know, it is how it is. So this was a test that I did, but without testing the bandwidth on OBS. Now I'm going to run the test on my own, and then I'm going to show you the results so you can see the difference, as, you know, someone who maybe is interested in streaming the open beta test or the full game. I'll catch you later. So this is the results that I got. It's slightly lower than the one that I had before, simply because, you know, as I told you, I'm testing OBS at the same time. However, I'm pretty happy that with the same settings, I managed to find the good balance between quality and performance to keep 100 FPS stable. I think that when I will be playing it offline, offline meaning not while I'm streaming, I will allow myself to push the graphic settings a bit more. But as for now, I'm pretty much happy with how I tweaked the settings. So yeah, I'm satisfied. I think that the game could be maybe better optimized. I'm not really a huge fan, as I said, of frame generation. But you know, it is what it is, and we have to you know, play with it, I guess. What else did I want to say? Oh, keep in mind that right now I've got 100 FPS stable while I'm quote-unquote streaming, but I do not have any overlays. You can see on my screen that there is no overlay, there is just like 2 sources right now. It's probably going to be a bit different when I will be really like streaming with everything else. So I encourage you to continue your testing as well. And yeah, let me know if you found this video useful. If you did, don't hesitate to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I will try to post as many videos as I can about Monsanto Wilds once the game gets released, including tutorials, guides, you know, some cool ways to gather all your resources in the least amount of time. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Have a good one. Bye bye.